Hello, my fine feathered friends. We're here. And today, we're going to start off by going to the top of our suspiciously large pillar of justice here. And I just want to take a look and see, what's going on, what we got to work with, and to kind of give you guys a glimpse into that as well. I know last week or this week was kind of weird because we did live streams, right? So we're further than we ever were, right? So like that's still a pretty big area. That one works, and then once we cut that off, it should be fine. I think we're gonna end up having to cut that off too. And that's just how the cookie crumbles, because I want this to be kind of like a circle of our farms and such like that. And it doesn't really work if we don't. So it needs to make it basically all the way to here. So we're going to have to do some serious freaking terraforming, let me tell you. Let's splash down and let's start this bad boy. Oh boy, what have I gotten myself into already? Don't know. This one's gonna be the sheep. And yeah. Let's go ahead and tear this sucker out real quick. And maybe we'll add a little bit of the shoreline here. Make this the shoreline anyway. And that could look pretty good, but we do need to get rid of the stone here before we unleash the water. And then we'll probably put 2 or 3 layers back in terms of dirt. And this is just going to be so we have the farmers here. They're able to get their sheep. They're able to do all of that. And that should be pretty good, I think. Plus, it never hurts us to have too much stone, honestly. Alright, so we know that like just about all of this has to go, right? So like if we were doing a thing, doing a line, we'd know that you need to go kind of all the way this way, kind of contouring into the land here and out and all of that. And you kind of know that I think this is the area we want to cut off here. Almost all the way to, like, here, honestly. So everything that's on this side of the line here, I think, has to go. So that is going to be a very fun experience, and we're going to be digging for a little while here. But I think it is going to make this base really nice and good. And we'll add all the detail and all of that, don't you worry. We're going to start building very soon here. I have an idea, and with that idea, I want to make it work, so this is how we're going to have to do it. We got to terraform a lot of this land here, including this, not limited to that. But we really need all of this to be gone, right? The area is just a little too big for our starter base, and I don't want that to be the case. So, in our effort of making it easier on ourselves, we're just going to dig all of this stuff out, and we should be able to get it within 1 or 2 days here, I think. Let's see, we've got the first section done, but we have to get it all the way down below sea level, or else we risk well, 1, things will be able to spawn here, and 2, it just is not going to have the same kind of effect, because all of our current farms go into a little bit of a shoreline along all the edges there, and I think that's kind of what gives it its charm, right? And we might add like a little walkway or something surrounding it, and that could be cool, but I don't think we really need it for the farmland here. They're a very peaceful nation. They're not really worried about, death and famine and all of that stuff. They're not really worried about that. So that's good news for them. let us go ahead and make some chests, because we are out of space to put the dirt. Now we are out of space to put the dirt. Let's go ahead and set that up right here. And we should, for the moment, get rid of our leafy goodness as well. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Don't really need them. Yeah, that's fine. We can hold on to a little bit. Potatoes should be well and good in a moment here. Can trade them. Hopefully very soon. We'll keep this in our inventory just to make sure. Okay, nuts. So we have to come back and check on you guys in a moment. Did bring our other shovel. Good. And I know this is going to seem very flat to begin with, and that's because it kind of is. Oh my god, lag spike of all lag spikes, good lord. Alright, let's do this. Let's do it. So, literally all of this let's draw the fine line first, and then once we draw the line, we're going to start digging. And digging and digging and digging we will do. Try to make it kind of erratic. Here about is where I want to rescind it to. And luckily for us, this won't take too long because we have ourselves efficiency tools. If we still had iron tools, I want to tell you right now, and you gotta believe me, there's no freaking way I'd be digging this out, alright? I know I've done a lot of stupid things in that regard, but there is no freaking way that I would dig this out. It's just way too much work, and we don't want to do that. As it is right now, we have a lot of stone that we have to dig out in this level, so, you know. We're going to make do with it, and we're going to hoard most likely all of our blocks, to be completely honest with you. Gotta go down at least one more here. That's not too bad. But when we get down, we'll be able to do a little bit of niceness here, and that is very exciting. We want to make sure that we have all available farms, so we're going to do the tree farms and all of that next. And we'll make it look okay. It's not going to look the greatest, but I kind of want there to be like a commune here. I want all of them to be trading and bartering with each other for goods and services that they have, and not paying money for things here. So in an effort to do that, we're going to kind of situate everything around this like middle pit here, and then we're going to dig out the middle pit a little bit so that that's where they can set up their market stalls and all of that kind of thing. And then we'll have like a centralized road that goes in, and it'll be nice. Also, this shovel is just about done for. It's not good. Not good even in the slightest. Alright, let's go trade our potatoes real... wait, hold on. Let's deposit our dirt first. Put our seeds away. Seeds. Good. And now we should be able to do this. Hello. You. Will yield a few more emeralds. Nothing much, nothing crazy, but enough. And that will get us actually to mending on our other tool. Fantastic. So we do have to keep worrying about that. Trade as much as we can whenever we can. And now we can put that in there. Fantastic. And let's switch that out just so we don't break it by accident. And continue the dig. Got a lot to dig, not too much time to dig it. It's always how it goes. But we're going to try and make our best type of progress here, and we'll just see how well that treats us, you know? Chipping away little by little. Once we get this area set up, we're going to be in really good shape. And I'll probably even do a couple automatic farms beneath the regular farms. And that could aid us as well in getting our resources and getting everything going as fast as possible. Which I would like wool and, you know, all the other things that we can accomplish here. Let's see. How far away are we? So, like about here is where we actually wanted to continue. So, let's just dig a line arbitrarily through here, I suppose. Don't ask why, but I just feel that it is important in this case, so we're going to do it. Arbitrarily right through here, and that'll work. And that'll work. And as you can tell, that landed us below this layer, which is fine. That is fine, honestly. We'll make it work. And we need to get the cows over there very, very soon here. But that is a good spot, I think. I've eyeballed that pretty good, I think. So now all that's left is to take out these hilltops here. And I know we've already done a metric ton of terraforming, but trust me, I have many plans here for this series, and it's going to be looking really cool. Plus, my goal is to finish this first base relatively quickly, right? I'm going to try to not get distracted and try to continue doing what we were doing each and every day until we get to a completion task. And as soon as we get this dug out, I want to put in the middle a centralized goal board that we can hopefully visit each and every episode and chop or, you know, get some things off of it. We're going to make low and manageable goals and then long-term goals that they attribute to, basically. And I think that should motivate me sufficiently to get it done. If we're able to cross off a bunch of little goals, then I will feel really good about myself. And then if we're eventually able to cross off a big goal, then we have even more going for us. So that is cool. And I'm well aware that this probably should have been on that board already, but it's fine. We'll start it as soon as we get rid of all of this stuff. And notice that we are now getting the stone, so that does suck a little bit, but, you know, it is what it is. We'll make it work. And I'd really like to get my automated sheep farm set up very, very soon here, because I don't know if we're going to build with wool with this particular build, but I do know that I want to build with wool. I never really have, and I think it could look relatively good. Go. Inventory's probably full on dirt again. Yeah, it sure is. Alright, let's go put some back in the chest. That's fine. Yeah, we're not going to save every little block, but we are going to save a lot of blocks here. It's probably a good idea. And already we are going to need another shovel very, very soon here. Oh boy. What have we gotten ourselves into? We don't even have an XP farm yet. Why are we doing this? I don't know. Just because it's fun, and we're a little bit of sadists, a little bit of masochists. We like causing pain in ourselves and others, so that's probably the real reason as to why we're doing it this way. But like I said, at least we have diamond efficiency tools. If we didn't have that, we would be in a world of hurt right now, because we've already mined 2 double chests of dirt, and that's not even a lot of blocks. That's like, I don't know, 6,000 or something. It's nothing. Literally nothing. Let's go all the way to the edge, I suppose. There we go, and let's continue. Very soon we should be able to move the cows over to their place, and then we can start on the roads and all of that stuff. So, very, very nice. We are going to go ahead and get rid of the dirt first, just because it's so much faster, and it looks like we're making way more progress than we are. So we're going to do that first, just because here. We should also probably start chopping away parts of the island, because then we don't have to worry about mobs over here, so probably should do that. In the interim, we're just going to go ahead and sleep, but realistically, that is what we should be doing. And I think we need to do our beets again also. Beets and potatoes is what that one guy has. So we should go ahead and max out the beets, I guess. Give me the beets. I was almost breaking into a song there, and then I remembered that I would get DMCA'd. So I did not do that. We're good. Even though I think you are allowed to use a fraction of it. We're just going to play it safe as we possibly can. And we're going to replant our beets. They're actually a crop that I really, really enjoy. I don't know why, but the redness of them just looks so nice. Same with the carrots and potatoes, and we're definitely going to do some of those tricks that we did in our last world here, like making a carrot field and then placing wheat in it, or making a potato farm and placing wheat in it, and just little strategic patches. I think it makes it look so freaking good, so definitely going to do that. And we might actually have enough to fully plant our beets this time, which would be pretty cool. Is carrots planted? Yeah, we planted the carrots, so that's good. And we might be able to plant the beets now. It's just nice to have resources at your disposal. If you need them, you can just harvest them manually, or, you know, we'll set up automatic farms very, very soon here to help with that. And we also need to get ourselves an XP farm very soon, because there will come a point where we have all the necessary tools, but we have no way of repairing them, and we will have to deal with that. Perfect. All right, that is actually full. That is great news. Let's go over to you real quick, trade some things. Let's go to you. Wow, look how little we got. That's actually crazy. How did you get so few beetroots, but we got so many seeds? That doesn't make any sense. Alright, whatever. We'll take it. And as you can see, already another chest full. So that is a thing. I guess we gotta make another chest here for more dirt. Don't know what I'm going to use all this dirt for, but I know that we're going to need it at some point, so we might as well have it. And we are done with our steak finally. We can move on to the golden carrots. The golden corral. Fantastic. Actually got our farm up. That's great news. Even though you don't yield very many emeralds from it, it's always something that I can switch up and harvest if need be, you know. I think that is really nice. Always want to be able to harvest things. In case we need the emeralds, it just makes things so much easier on us. And I think it is almost time to expand the iron farm also. It needs to be much, much bigger than it is currently. And we're almost there for sure. We need a lot of iron. If that's the only thing we're going to trade, we need a lot of it. We're going to do sugarcane. That's great. We can set up an auto farm and let it trickle in. Same with bamboo and all of those things. But, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. let's see if we want to put all the farms in here. And we're definitely going to have to make note of which farms we do and do not need, which is fine. We'll just add it to our board and be able to reference that whenever we need it, and then also make sure we're making progress on a goal. That'd be fantastic. All right, so that's good. The next one, we got to do the outline again, and then all of this has to go. All of it's got to go, buddy. There's our little sheepy sheep. Hello. Don't worry. Soon you will have many, many friends because I would like every color of wool. Let's just get rid of this little island here. I don't think it belongs here anymore. Boom, boom. Then it just makes it look like we have more done than we do, which is nice. All right, let's keep wrapping around here. We just got to follow the contours of what we got going. And gradually, we will make our way to the other side. Just like that. We want to do a great flood here. Probably in the next episode. And I think this is the easiest way of doing it. You just edge out first, and then we can go frickin' bananas here, which is great news for us. All right, we're almost there. And that might need to go as well. I'm not sure yet. But for the moment, we will keep it. And let's just see if that's going to work out in our favor or not. That's okay. We're almost there, though. And I don't know how far back we want to go. Like, how far back? Do we want to go just to the stone here? Like, that would be a pretty decent size, I think, right? So we just take out all of that. That'd be something. All right. Well, anyway, that's going to do it for me today. We're out of time once again. Time flies when you're doing stuff. And, oh, I forgot that one is full. Nice. In the next one, we're probably going to have to make one more freaking shovel here because our shovels are going by so freaking quick. It's not even funny. But look at that iron, baby. So we might have to harvest a few more things, get a couple more emeralds or the levels at least to do so, and then we'll be flying high. So thanks so much for watching, and until next time, ciao.